Across Australia, New Zealand and the South Pacific, this is the week's Adventist news in focus.
Hello, thanks so much for joining us. I'm Sibel Kute. The common belief that a little alcohol is good for you has taken another major hit, this time from a study published by the British Medical Journal. A number of previous studies appear to show that occasional drinkers live longer than non-drinkers, but the new study found that evidence of the protective effect of alcohol all but vanished when former drinkers were taken out of the sample. The researchers suggest that poor health has caused many former drinkers to give up the grog and then drag down the average life expectancy of the non-drinking group.
We're still convinced that alcohol is a toxic substance. Even if there's little elements of protective resveratrol, for example, it's not a smart way to get it. I think the case for abstinence is much, much stronger than any case you could ever build for moderation.
A free medical outreach service is providing for health needs in some of Port Moresby's most disadvantaged areas. An initiative of the Filipino Adventist community, the City Healthcare Clinic takes doctors, dentists and other volunteers to churches of different denominations every month. At the churches, one of which is in Port Moresby's Bamana prison, the health professionals provide free assessment and treatment for a range of health issues. The group is excited about the impact they're having and have plans to expand the program. And still in the Pacific, training has begun for radio announcers and producers to bring gospel messages to the people of Solomon Islands and Vanuatu. The initial training event was coordinated by Adventist World Radio, together with local church leaders in Solomon Islands' capital, Honiara. According to the Solomon Star, 27 radio hopefuls attended the training, with organisers saying the first new radio station should be on air within 6 months. The violence-torn nation of Nigeria has postponed general and presidential elections for 6 weeks. With authorities concerned, voters will be attacked by Boko Haram extremists. According to Christian Today, church leaders have welcomed the delay, saying that security needs to be assured and there will now be more time for everyone to receive their voting cards. But the Seventh-day Adventist Church has warned that its members will not be participating in the Sabbath elections, the day when, in obedience to the Bible, Adventists typically do not engage in civic or business activities. Despite repeated requests, the government has refused to move the elections to another day of the week or to make provisions for those who have religious or other objections to voting on a Saturday. There's more InFocus news on this week's full half-hour program, as well as these special features. James Standish is back with Freedom in Focus.
Right now we have a genocide going on against Christians. Sure. Is this really the time that the President of the United States should be up lecturing Christians about their past, transgressions?
Is marriage just a piece of paper? Trafford Fisher looks at the evidence.
They make a decision, they make that commitment, and it just seems to do something for them. It's an anchoring point.
And a photographer visits ADRA projects in the developing world.
We've got obviously great photos of people lining up with their ticket in hand, ready for the delivery of their aid.
It's all there on Hope Channel, the Australian Christian channel, and Digital 44 in Adelaide. And of course, you can see any part of the Record in Focus program at the Record website, record.net.au. Well, that's it from me. I'll see you next time on InFocus Adventist News. God bless.